Hello everyone, in this video we'll be discussing about conditional rendering. In previously we saw how can we use loops in our blade templates. If I go to my view, refresh, you can see these cards are coming from our loop, right? We're doing a for each here and our card is printing, right? Now we will use some sort of condition in our loops, like if our condition gets fulfilled we will print a card, otherwise we won't. Now we all use if else in PHP, right? So we will be using if else on our blade template for conditional rendering. Let's go to our code. In here you can see here, this is the block of code we are looping and printing in the front end. So what can we do? For conditional rendering we can use if else, right? For write if else in your blade, you can say just aggregate if. You can see here is a already suggestion, enter it. The if will start with if, aggregate if and end with end if. As I told in my previous video, all the tags that will be end like aggregate, end and the tag name, right? In this if statement I will put all my code here, right? Now we have to change some stuff in our array that we are passing from our web file. This is the array we created before. So let's say I will add another item here. Let's say it will be status, right? Status. The logic will like this: if status is 1, then I will print that post. You can say we are saying calling it block. So let's say each array is a post. So suppose this is a post, right? If this post status is 1, we will print it, otherwise we won't print it on the front end. So we will make a condition in our if statement. Before that, let's complete it. Let's say status, this post status will be 0. Again, sorry, let's say it will 1 and this will be also, let's say 1, right? Okay, let's go to our home blade, right? Now we'll write a condition in our if statement, like let's say I'll call blog. In blog we just take another key, status, right? So let's copy status and we will do condition like is equals to if my status is 1, then I will print this block of code, otherwise I won't, right? Now let's go to our front end, refresh. You can see here is only 3 posts right now. If I go to my web and count the array, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's mean this post is currently not rendered by the blade, because we add a condition here that if my blog status is 1, then this piece of code will execute it, or you can say render in the front end. Let's try it again. If I make this post status 0, now you can see this post and this post status is 1. So in front end we should see 2 posts right now. You can see here is only 2 posts. Let's say now I will put 0 in all my posts. That's mean when I will reload my front end, that will show nothing, right? Let's go here, refresh. You can see there isn't any kind of post. Now we will work with else part, right? Because we just used if part. So now let's see how we can declare else part in if statement in blade. For else part you will say aggregate else, then enter. In here you will write your else part logic. For now I will just copy this div and paste here, and let's say I will put a status here. Let's take a button, and let's give it a background color. Let's say it will be BTN warning. Now if our post status is 1, that means this post is approved. Just assume if our condition get fulfilled, it will print this block of code, and otherwise it will print this. And in else part we add a button that will say this post is pending, right? Now let's go to our front end. You can see here is a label in every post pending, right? Now let's go to web again and randomly let's change it to 1. You can see for this post the label pending is gone. So this is it. This is called conditional rendering in Blade. I think you get the point how it works. It's quite easy. It's kind of PHP stuff. We used to do the same stuff in PHP, but with Blade it is quite simple more, because you have to write more less code. You can use your PHPs in your Blade templates, right? There are more useful Blade directives. We will cover those also. The most used directive that will help you to code more efficiently. So for this video, that's it. See you at the next one.